Hey, how's it going, guys? Nolan here. In today's video, I wanted to showcase one of my favorite collections, which is Stephen King's It, the novel, the 1990 miniseries version, and also the feature films, the 2017 Chapter 1 and 2019's Chapter 2. Here's an overview of what I have. As you can see, this is my It corner. I do have a few things that are not shown, but I'll get to those towards the end. I want to take a closer look at each section and talk about some of my favorite pieces as well as some unique ones. Now to start off, I guess we'll go from the bottom up. Here is a Richie Tozier Funko Pop, which is signed by Finn Wolfhard. I did get this one through a BAM box expansion pack. The reason why I got his autograph this way was because I already had all the other loser signatures on Funko Pops because I met them at the Frightmare weekend in 2018. Finn Wolfhard had to cancel for some reason, so I wanted to complete my collection of signatures. So when they put this box up for sale, I had to take advantage of it so I can complete the set. Now this box did come with 2 exclusive pins, which are numbered on the back, and also the pop does come with a certificate of authenticity that is on the back as well. So that's one really cool piece that I have. The next piece I want to talk about is actually buried in all this other It stuff. I do need to be organized a little bit, but here's a closer look at it. It's a Pennywise and Georgie gutter scene. This one is a custom by Funko Boss. She does amazing work. If you've never heard of her, you need to check her out. I had to have this. She had posted this up saying that she can make a few. I asked her if she can make me one, and took it from there. She does custom Funko Pops for movies, public figures, and just about anything you can think of. She does take commission, so I will link her on the bottom so you can check out her work. If you do decide to get a custom from her, you won't be disappointed. To continue the tour, I do have Funko Pops, as you can see, a couple of minis, loyal subjects, really awesome pieces. You also see random things like pens and pins. These are pins, and this is a necklace. I would pretty much grab anything that was It related to add to this collection. You can see a door back there. Let's continue on. And here is a Eddie Kaspbrak Funko Pop that was signed by Jack Dylan Grazer. I did meet him at the 2019 Fan Expo, which I will post a picture in a few minutes because I did get him to sign something else, as well as some of the other casts, and I just feel like that's an awesome piece that, trust me, it's worth the wait. And again, here are some more minis. I think this is from, I forgot what toy that is, but it's a really creepy looking one. I think it's Titan. Alright guys, I promise my collection does get more organized as we make our way up. So let's move on to the next shelf. Here I do have, as you can see, more Funko Pops. The 10-inch they released. I do have this GameStop exclusive NECA that, man, this one came out really awesome. He's holding Georgie's arm, has blood. It's very terrifying. Here are the Funko action figures they came up with for the losers, Georgie, and some Pennywise ones that I do have spread out. Here is the Leper Mini. Here are more of the action figures that I have. That's a keychain. Let's move on over. Here's the Tim Curry 1990 Pennywise NECA. I love how he comes with all the balloons, and he's having a really, really great time. Look at that. Look at that smile. Come on. Is he that scary? I mean, he's having a great time. And then this came with the NECA. I love this scene. I do need to dust a little bit. Ignore that. Okay, I do need to dust that. Now let's move on over. Here are a couple of the DVDs that I have. I do have many versions of these DVD releases, so if you want me to do a video to show all of those, let me know down below in the comments. And hiding back there is a Georgie postcard that was signed by Tony Dakota. He did play Georgie in the 1990 miniseries. He was signing autographs and sending them out to help him fund his Georgie short film. That was a great opportunity. I wanted to get it. Like I said, I'm trying to collect as many things that I can, memorabilia, figures, you name it. I'm trying to get it. Here we have Stephen King as the shopkeeper. Let's move on over. Another still book. Here's another NECA. I Love Dairy. I have a diecast Georgie boat. Really awesome. Now to move on to the third row, which is already dusted, I promise. I just need to dust the bottom rows. So here we go. We have the Funko Pops. This is the Chase Georgie that they came up with. Here we have Richie, Eddie, and then in between I started to put some of the loser adults, the minis in between. I just felt like that would be cool. I am missing some. There we have the Funkos, some of the minis. I do need to complete the mini set for chapter 2. I'm moving on that, guys. But now to the best part, which is above them. I have doubles on some of these pops that I just showed, and also some Pennywise pops because some of the loser Funko Pops weren't released yet, but these are signed by the Losers Club when I met them at the Frightmare Weekend in 2018. So here we have Chosen. He signed the Pennywise with spider legs. I didn't have his Funko Pop yet, so I got him to sign that. He was actually one of the nicest actors I've ever met, so very humble kid. On over, we have the Georgie Chase, which is signed by Jackson Robert Scott. He was my favorite one to meet, really, because originally he wasn't supposed to go, but since Finn had to cancel, they got him as his replacement. But man, this kid had a lot of good energy, and you know, he was having a lot of fun, so that kind of rubbed off on everybody, his positivity and him having a great time. So this is his signature. Next is the Bill Denbrough Funko Pop that is signed by Jaden Martell. You can see, really awesome pieces to get. Very humble kid. He was more on the quiet side. The next one I have is the Ben Hanscom Funko Pop, which is signed by Jeremy Ray Taylor. As you can see, in green. Got that going. And then, again, guys, they didn't have the Stan Funko Pop yet when I went. So I got Wyatt to sign this Walmart exclusive with wig. There you go, Wyatt Olive, who plays Stanley. And lastly, the Beverly Chase, which is signed by Sophia Lillis. Really awesome. And then this is how I displayed them, guys. So I got 2 sets of Losers and Georgie because I knew that I was going to go to that convention and get those signed. Since I'm an out-of-box collector, I wanted to get another set to display and keep the signed ones in their boxes. Now on to the 4th level. Here I have most of my Pennywise pops. This one is actually the first one they released. And what I noticed is that they added detail to the hair that they didn't continue to add to the rest of them. They also added it to the chase. This was the chase pop for it. As you can see the lines on both of those. And then on the rest of the Pennywise pops, they didn't do that. But I mean, these are still really awesome Funko Pops. And what kind of pushed me to start collecting even more. I mean, I just really love how that Pennywise came out, and then they started coming out with FYE version. One of my favorite ones is the Walmart hair version. I really like how these look. And then of course here are the classic Tim Curry Pennywise. The black and white, I think, which was an exclusive to, I'm trying to remember, but it was an exclusive to a con. And then the classic Tim Curry Pennywise. So that's my Funko Pop Pennywise section. I do have more scattered. And then of course I have keychains that they released also with those in between. Then I have a mini and a plush. Now on to the last row. Here are 2 more Pennywise plushes that they released. A mini Pennywise and a little wind-up toy. I think it came out in it was in a Hot Topic pack. And here is the Fig Pin. There is an XL version out there. I don't have that one currently. This is probably my favorite NECA that they released with the spider arms, and you have Bob Gray. I thought it looked great to have him in front like that. And in the back, as you can see there, those are 2 custom IT VHS tapes. Those ones were made by VCR World. He does have a website that you can visit if you're interested in those pieces. And of course, he also does a lot of other horror movies, other pop culture movies. You should check it out, guys. He does amazing work. I will link his website and Instagram on the bottom. Make sure you give him a follow. Check out his work. I mean, these ones came out amazing. I had to have both. And then, as we continue on, there's more pops, more NECAs. This one is the SDCC black and white Pennywise from 2019. Then I have the other head sculpt just chilling. To the left of my top shelf, I have another shelf that's above my bed. And this one I have more of the Pennywise Funko Pops. This one was from the NECA, another toy box Pennywise. Then I have another NECA of Tim Curry. That was another version he came out with when he had the creature arm. This one is the Conan as Pennywise. And to continue off, there's another NECA, and actually that one lights up. The mouth does for the deadlights. It does light up. And those 4 Pennywise are from Target. Target released these 4 figures where the backgrounds you can connect to each other, and it makes the Neibolt Street house. And then to continue on, more Pennywise, and then that last Funko Pop with the fun house. So again, as I mentioned guys, in 2018 I did meet the losers at Texas Frightmare. That's where I got these signed. But another opportunity came about in the same city in Dallas, but at Fan Expo the following year in 2019, and Finn Wolfhard was going to be there. I was like, finally I can get something signed, meet him in person, also get something different signed. So they do sell their prints, but I wanted something that was unique. So I came across this digital artist named Shaun on Instagram, and he does awesome posters. Like, you got to check him out guys. Again, I will put his link down below if you're interested. He came out with this print, and I got the losers to sign it. The only signature that's missing from this print is Sophia Lillis, because she wasn't able to make that con. But I guess it's alright because she's not in this print specifically. I do have another print that I have that includes her, which I would have gotten signed if she was going to this con. But both prints are amazing. What I like about the one that's signed is it looks like an old VHS tape, an old movie poster you would see in the 80s. It's really great. Shaun Watson is amazing. I know that some of the adult losers have featured some of his work on their Instagrams. Andy Muschietti and Barbara, both of them have acknowledged his work and they really love his work. So you should check him out guys. He's part of the IT community and he does really awesome work. He still does it. He does a lot of horror prints, other big blockbuster movie prints. Check them out guys. But I guarantee to you guys that if you're interested in any of his prints, they're gonna be quality pieces. Trust me on this guys. They're awesome. This was the print I was waiting to show off at the end because I did get Jack Dylan Grazer to hold this print after I got him to sign it. After I got all of them to sign it. And I wanted to share it also with Shaun Watson because like I said, I admire his work and I sent that to him. The only signature that I'm missing that would make this collection whole in a sense. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna continue collecting from it as long as they keep making more merchandise, but I am missing Bill Skarsgård's autograph. I am missing even Tim Curry's autograph. Those are the ones that I am missing from the signatures. But other than that guys, this is my collection that I have from it. I also do have a loser cap, and with the whole coronavirus pandemic going on right now guys, I do have a loser mask that I got made. But on that note guys, do take care of yourselves. I know it's crazy out there. Anyways guys, that about does it for this oh okay, I forgot about this guy. He's the creepiest thing I have in my collection. I guess he wanted to, man, you snuck up on me. It's a really creepy figure to have. So yeah, really cool doll by Mesco. But anyways guys, that is the last thing that I'll show off. I do have a few other it pieces from my collection. But if you do like this video, if you want to see more collection videos that I have, I also collect anime, Stranger Things, let me know down below guys. Make sure to subscribe and of course give this video a like. Until next time, take it easy, and I think Pennywise wants to tell you something. Pennywise, the dancing clown. Yeah. Take it easy guys.